going to be running almost what you could call a social experiment. I am going to be sticking to the speed limit religiously. And the reason I call that an experiment is because what I often find is when I'm driving and I'm attempting to follow the rules and drive safely and follow the speed limit, that seems to really piss people off. Anyone who rides a motorbike knows exactly what it's like when you've got a car following too close behind. The problem we have is people really don't like doing the 30 mph speed limit, and they come right up behind you. Now on this road we go between 30 mph, 40 mph and 60 mph, etc. and back down into 30 mph again. So what tends to happen in my experience is people sit really close behind you in the 30. If you were to let them past and they get into the national speed limit road, which is 60 mph, the country roads, they tend to do 40, and I'm not talking about 40 in extreme bends, I'm talking about 40 on a straight. But then when we come to the end of that country road and back into a road like this, which is 30 mph, they carry on at 40. It's like they don't modify their speed at all. And as usual, when you approach a sign like this is when they get really too excited and they can't handle it, they can't wait. Now I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. I'm sure we've all encountered those drivers that will do 40 miles an hour on a 30 mile an hour residential road, but then on a country road like this they'll sit at 40 miles an hour all day long when the speed limit is 60. So here we are, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour. We've got a guy doing 45, sitting about 50, and it's not the worst. I mean, I often encounter people doing 40, so 50 ain't bad. The point is here, we're on a straight road. Right, now we're on a 40, coming into a 30. So I'm doing 40 now, and he's off. There's the sign for 30, coming down to 30 miles an hour, and that guy is off. But he won't do 60 on the country road. I don't get it. He won't do 60 on a straight country road. This is Helensburgh, in case anyone's wondering. And on a day like today, it's actually rather nice. Beautiful day though. Beautiful. Bolts are out. Here we have a fellow non-speed breaker doing 40 in the 40. Car on the right, rolling up, keeping an eye out. Car decided it was turning a little bit later than you'd like. Now we're entering a 30. This guy's doing good, man. Here we go, speed limit now increasing to 50. Guy behind me getting excited for the speed change. Right, now we're up to 50. And, amazingly, guy in front keeping the pace. This guy's good. Now what do we have up ahead? We've got two cars in front of the car in front of me, and I can feel that we're slowing down a wee bit. Speed limit here is 50. I am doing just below, but I feel like we're getting closer to the cars in front and we're going to have to slow down. Yep, so we're slowing down. So here now we are at 40 and at 50 mile an hour. A man is now being overtaken. The car has been overtaken because he's doing 40 and a 50. Why is he doing 40 and a 50? Everyone's gap is shortened now because, well, that's what happens when you slow down on a road where you should be going a bit faster, I guess. But then look at that, like magic. The speed starts to pick up again. This has nothing to do with the car in front. There's another car in front of him. The guy in front now, who's been driving really well up to this point, is a bit too close to the car in front of him, but that's because he wants him to increase his speed, because he's going below the speed limit on a straight road where it's safe to do the full speed limit. Question I have is, why is that orange car failing to get up to the speed limit when the conditions allow for it? It's odd. He's braking now. He's braking. Why? A slight bend, but not enough to brake on. My friend in front is so close to that car because his speed limit is low. Now we're approaching the national speed limit, which on a single road, carriageway road, is 60 miles an hour. Will he increase his speed? Now the road is straight. It's a straight road, plenty of visibility, and we're still doing under 50. We're doing 45 now. 45 on a 60 mile an hour road, and my friend in front is braking because he's so close to the other car because he's trying to push him to go the speed limit. Not the best way to deal with it. I don't condone that, but he's frustrated. And I think that this stuff's dangerous, and I don't think people get enough talking to for going 15 miles an hour below the speed limit when the conditions allow for you. Now the silver car in front is so close to the offending car that you can't actually see that car. I don't know if you can see him there, but this is not good. There's no reason to be doing 45 miles an hour on a 60 mile an hour road when it's straight, plenty of visibility and dry. I don't get it. Now I'm keeping back because, you know, these guys are too close. So far everyone's been driving pretty good except for that guy who was going way too slow. So in fact, you know, going too slow on a road causes other drivers, rightfully or wrongfully, to not drive their best out of frustration. And I don't see the reason why people won't be maintaining the speed limit at its maximum when it's safe to do so and the conditions allow for it. I think there needs to be more repercussions for it. It's up there with hogging the middle lane. We all know how that feels. Now I think people get tired of maintaining 30 miles an hour for any period of time, and they start to get a bit bored of it and feel themselves creeping up. Yeah, so I think there's like a limit on what people can do in relationship to maintaining 30 miles an hour. Must be annoying. Anyway, we're still on a 30 here, and as you can see the car in front is way off. This will be interesting because further up this road the speed limit increases from 40 up to 60. So we're leaving the 30 now, going up to 40. He's way off. So I'll be interested to see if we catch up with him doing the speed limit, to see if he speeds the whole way through or just speeds in the slow bits. So here's the national road now, so we can go up to 60. Yeah, I don't think I'm really catching him with the speed limit, so he's probably doing 60. go, we got someone right up behind me, even though I'm doing 60. I think he's too close. What do you think? I find that a distraction actually. And he obviously must have been going pretty fast to get to me. I didn't see him until a second ago. Now we're coming into 30. But again, will he have seen my camera and decided to back off? Because he was close there for a second. And then he kind of backed off a bit. So that's us in a 30 again. Yeah, I'm curious, man. I look forward to reviewing that because when I turned round he was pretty close, like. And he must have been going some speed to catch up with me. But this guy's itching for the speed to go. We're on a 60 road. Go ahead. But we're coming into a 40 in a couple of 100 yards. See the 40 sign, you know, you should know that I'm going to be going down to 40 because that's the speed limit. And I think he really wants to overtake me. This is a problem, guys. I mean, he's got somewhere to be, he's in a hurry, whatever, but Jesus, I'm not going below the speed, I'm going the speed. And it's so dangerous. You know, not even if his reactions aren't amazing, not even if I, you know, decided to stop. If I came off the bike, there's no way he's going to be able to stop in time. I'm instantly off the bike from a pothole or whatever. It's going to run over me or, you know, swerve off and hit a car of oncoming traffic. Now here we go, the 60 mile an hour coming up here again. We're coming into 30 now. I'm going to bring the speed down, I'm going to brake so you can see that I'm going to planning, so you can see that I'm planning on going 30. I think he's too close. I think he's too close. Tailgating. I hate it. It's just so unnecessary, man. I don't make the speed limits. Of course I want to go faster too. That doesn't mean you get to push me to try and get me to go faster. It's offensive and it's dangerous.